If you grew up with addiction in your caretakers, if you grew up with one parent or a few adults over-functioning while other family members under-functioned, then admit to yourself that help and enabling were very confused and convoluted for you growing up. Here's a hint to understand your family dynamic when it comes to codependency that confuses help with enabling. Ask yourself, which people, the big-time doers in my family, do they hold resentments for what they've done and how they help people? If you have resentful helpers in your family of origin, that's a really big clue. If you have martyrs, oh, I do so much for so many other people and nobody does anything for me. Woe is me. Play those tiny violins. If you come from this dynamic, likely you will benefit from considering this very important distinction between help and enabling. Here's a check-in question for you, for yourself, and for people in your world. Did they ask me for help? And if the answer is no, what are we doing in that moment? Did I just insert myself into somebody else's struggle or dilemma without an invitation? How does that feel if somebody inserts themselves into my struggles without an invitation? Do I like that? Is that how I want to show up in my world for other people? Is that useful or helpful or right for me? Do I often complain about being exhausted? If that's true, why am I helping when I'm not even asked? Are you aware that if you step into help without being asked, that you send a message to the other person that basically says, hey, I don't really believe that you're capable of doing this. I also don't believe that you're capable of speaking up and asking me for help if and when you need it. Also, this is a commentary that I need to be needed in this moment, which makes your struggle about me. And I'm inserting myself so that I feel useful and purposeful. And I might not know how to feel useful and purposeful on my own if I'm not doing my version of this type of help/enabling. So I'm helping myself feel needed when I step in and help you. That's why I get so offended if you don't want my help, because my identity of being a helper is wrapped up in helping you. And the sad side effect of this codependent process for the person that I'm convincing myself that I am helping so helpfully is that I rob them of their potential growth moments. And that thought never occurs to me when I am deep in my codependency or deep in my enabling. Find Emotional Badass wherever you listen to podcasts and hit that subscribe button.